Today on Monkey Life, Alison successfully uses tasty treat tactics.
Look at this. Look, it's a whole box full.
While on a double mission to rehome 2 pet trade marmosets.
Monkey World 1, Reggie, no.
Wildlife vet John Lewis is momentarily stumped during a complicated dental operation on aging ugly monkey Sam.
Oh my God. He has multiple dental issues.
And young chimp Toprish shakes things up at Bart's group. Monkey World in Dorset, buried deep in the English countryside, is the largest sanctuary of its kind on the planet. The team, led by Dr. Alison Cronin, rescue and rehabilitate abused and unwanted primates from all over the world.
I can't keep her in, get her in. Okay, got it.
The park provides a home for more than 260 monkeys and apes from 24 different species. In recent years, the park has been inundated by the sheer number of marmosets needing to be rescued and rehomed. The small primates are victims of the British pet trade. There have been so many, Alison has started working with other trusted wildlife parks who can take on healthy marmoset pairs and free up space for new cases at Monkey World. That's why Alison was able to respond to an emergency plea from the RSPCA last week to rescue Millie Martin, a female marmoset allegedly abused by her owner. And the appeals for help keep on coming. Today, Alison's in the Midlands on a double mission. The first is at a home in Worksop, Nottinghamshire.
2 female marmosets today to get back to the park as quick as possible, so we're just gearing up to go get Reggie.
Reggie's owners bought her from a pet shop and were told she was a male. They only realised the mistake as she got older.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm Alison.
Hello, Alison. Nice to meet you.
You too. It's Alan.
The couple have done their best to look after Reggie for 7 years, including giving her access to an outdoor enclosure. But unfortunately, due to a change in circumstances, they're now unable to care for her, so called Alison for help.
Yes, we can hear you.
She wants to get
Alison's keen to gather information about Reggie's personality, her health, and what she likes to eat.
3 days to settle down, so I said.
In terms of her diet,
Her diet, her main thing is she has baby food, fresh fruit,
okay.
fresh fruit. Her favourite fruit's mango.
Satisfied she's got all the information she needs, Alison takes her first proper look at Reggie.
Look what I've got. Look at what I've got. Oh, it's very exciting. Look. Oh, I know. Yes, they fed you well. You have little boobs. Yes, you do. Good girl.
Alison's a little concerned that Reggie is overweight, but she does seem friendly and isn't too stressed at seeing new people.
She looks fantastic. Nice and solid. She likes insects. I'm sitting here right now trying to work out a way that I can marry our box up and get Reggie just to walk into our box so that there isn't any anger issues. We've already established that we like insects. Hi, you're a good girl, and I'm okay. So it would be nice if we could get her just to walk into the box willingly rather than making it a battle of wills.
Alison is hoping Reggie won't be able to resist the temptation of waxworms waiting for her in the travel box and will walk straight in. The family are less convinced.
No, she'll not walk into there.
She'll not walk into there, not a chance.
But Alison has done this many times before.
Look at this. Look, it's a whole box full. It's a whole box full. Look, it's going inside the box, but it's going right in the back, right in the very back. We're being very excited about the waxworms. It's extremely good. It's extremely good. and we're putting them right in the back of the box.
With the trap laid, it's time to find out if Reggie will succumb to temptation.
Are you ready?
Okay.
So you're right this side, I've got my hand here. Come on. Oh, look at this.
It doesn't take long.
Come on then, what is it?
The sight of tasty waxworms in the box proves too tempting for Reggie.
Come on then.
Tail's still out.
No, it's gone. It's all, everybody's in.
Tail's just in. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
Monkey World 1, Reggie nil. Although I think we're all winners here.
It's time for the family to say their final goodbyes.
Bye-bye, babe.
I'll let you know, and as soon as we get to the park, I'll send
All
you a
right.
message.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Thank you very much.
Before Reggie is loaded into the back of the car. But the day isn't over for Alison.
Next, we're heading to Stamford and to go see Jenny, the marmoset who lost her partner, Forrest. So I'm hoping everything's as straightforward and lovely for Jenny as it's been here.
Part 1 of this double mission is complete. 60 miles further south, another female marmoset is waiting for Alison's help. The sun is shining, it's a beautiful day, and at Bart's, the chimps are soaking up the warm rays. Most of the troop have lived together for more than 20 years. They're used to each other's company and know their place in the hierarchy. But the arrival of young female chimp Toprish from Turkey nearly 2 years ago has shaken things up a little, meaning peace and quiet may not reign for long.
Toprish is doing really well, and I think overall it's been a great addition to Bart's community. I mean, it's incredible, really, considering she's not even been here for 2 years and she's already established herself, certainly as a mid-ranking chimp in this group, and probably will move, I think, further up through the hierarchy over the years.
Toprish took her time getting acclimatised and wouldn't venture outside for the first year. But she's now gained confidence and is making up for lost time. She gets on well with most of the group, and after a tricky start, has caught the eye of dominant young male Bart.
Welcoming new individuals into his community wasn't something that Bart had really had to confront before, so he struggled a bit, but now they're thick as thieves. She is one of his favoured ladies, and things are changing now, but certainly initially he really wasn't disciplining her, and that was allowing her to get away with a lot. And making the other females be wary or conscious of how they behaved around Toprish because they knew she had the backing of the alpha.
Their relationship has had an impact on the hierarchy and status of other group members. The result has been more frequent squabbles. And today, it's Gamba who livens things up by attempting to provoke Toprish before moving on to Athena. Toprish shows just how far she's come by leaping into the affray to back up Athena. Within seconds, it's a free-for-all, with Bart struggling to maintain control.
Disputes within chimpanzee communities are really normal and a natural part of life. They're very gregarious and social animals, and they are going to have disagreements. And I think Toprish has a good relationship with everyone in the group. She just knows where and when she can push things, and she's very aware of kind of having the backing of some of the dominant individuals.
Toprish has found her voice and position in the group, and buttering up Bart has proved to be a clever move.
She's a force to be reckoned with, and, you know, she's young, she's feisty, you know, the males like her. She's pretty much got everything going for her.
After successfully picking up female marmoset Reggie from Worksop, Alison has journeyed 60 miles south to Stamford in Lincolnshire on the second leg of her dual mission.
Yeah, second marmoset of the day. Hope we go as well as we did with Reggie. I know, you're gonna be a good girl. You're staying here for a moment.
With Reggie happy and settled in her travel box, Alison collects the second crate to fetch Jenny, another female. She was originally bought as one of a pair from a pet shop, and she's been on Alison's waiting list for 4 years.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good, good.
Jenny's mate died recently, and now, lacking companionship, she's shot to the top of the list.
Yeah.
On your Monkey World jumper. I love it.
For Jenny's owner, who's looked after her for 9 years, it's going to be an emotional day. Unlike Reggie, Jenny has been kept indoors in a cage without any outside access at all. Not ideal for primates who love the outdoors and need sunlight.
Is she, pretty much always just in her cage?
Yeah, she comes out. Well, she comes out in the front room and runs around.
As always, Alison is keen to get as much information as possible about the marmoset.
Likes, dislikes.
Favourite fruit seems to be banana. Loves the mealworms and locusts.
And how much did you buy them for?
They were 1,000 each.
Wow, that's a big spend, and the cage and everything.
Yeah.
So will you have marmosets again?
No, if I was to see Monkey Life before
Yeah.
I got them, I would never have got them.
Yeah.
Never.
The owner has realised primates aren't suitable as pets. Once Alison has had a good look at Jenny, she has concerns about a swelling around the small monkey's jaw.
It's got a dental abscess. So we're gonna need to get her to the park and get on some antibiotics, get that swelling down, because when the vets either go to check or remove the tooth, the bacteria can go into the bloodstream. So you always treat with antibiotics before you do any dental work. So I'll call ahead to the vets and get them into the park in the next day or two. But now we have to hope that Jenny is as well behaved as Reggie, who strolled into the box.
It worked before, so Alison tries a little bribery with tasty waxworms to tempt Jenny into the box.
You're very gentle. Look at what I've got. So tasty.
And it seems marmosets can't resist them.
Come on then.
It's 2 out of 2 for Alison. Jenny is safe and secure and ready to go. But the reality of losing her pet is all a bit much for the owner.
I'll let you know as soon as we get back to the park. Oh, don't. It'll be good.
I know.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
You'll be good.
Alison has a 200-mile journey ahead of her.
Thank you very much.
You look after no, honestly.
Thank you very much.
You look after yourself.
Yes.
She wants to get both marmosets settled in their new surroundings at the park before it gets dark.
This one's going to need medical attention, so I'll call ahead and sort of organize the vet in the next day or so, but we need antibiotics on board, and I might have a photograph to send on ahead anyway, but we need to see what's happening with these marmosets before they go with others. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Time to get home.
At the Stumpy house, leader Sam is struggling with dental problems. He's had issues with his teeth on and off for the past year, and now he's developed a facial swelling and nasal discharge. The team, along with wildlife vet John Lewis, are on their way to anaesthetise Sam and take him to the park's animal hospital for examination. It's a sad fact that Sam's background makes sedating him fairly straightforward.
This is an ex-laboratory animal and it's used to being injected under training. But Jeremy can inject him pretty much every time we ask him, and many of the other macaques. Simply, they will turn their backside to him and he can inject them in a leg. It takes all the stress out of darting them, all the inaccuracy out of darting them, makes the whole thing really rather calm.
Sam came to Monkey World 20 years ago, along with 19 others, from a British laboratory where they'd been used for asthma research. At 33 years old, he's no spring chicken, and the last time he was sedated, it took him a long time to recover from the anaesthetic.
It's always worrying when you knock an old animal down. There's always more risks involved, but John Lewis is one of the best anaesthetists we could have, so it's just quite a long process getting the teeth out. The roots are really big on them, so it does take a lot of pulling and tugging to get those teeth out properly, so it can be quite a long time under. So yeah, we'll obviously keep a close eye on him and hopefully he'll be fine.
John, a wildlife specialist in this field, has chosen very specific drugs in order for Sam to recover from his anaesthetic quickly.
Right, can you come to me? Lovely.
An initial inspection confirms Sam has serious problems.
Oh my God. He has multiple dental issues.
John intubates Sam to keep him safely under anaesthetic.
And he has lower jaw problems as well, by the way. He's got dental sinuses below his incisors.
This could be a long job.
He really is pouring out of that nose. Is it ever infected? Does it ever look snotty?
No. It doesn't normally pour out like this.
Sam's dental issues are causing his sinuses to become infected as well. John asks for the lights to be dimmed so he can get to work.
Ugh. It's tricky to know which one's done the damage. You've got these incisor roots, and then we've got a split canine.
The two broken incisors need to come out first.
Can we turn them up to 2, please?
Straight away, John realises something isn't quite right.
What the hell?
The two rotten upper incisors have somehow fused together. John will have to take them out as one.
This is interesting. I think they're both coming out as a single unit. Weird.
After a lot of probing and wiggling, John manages to extract the teeth.
They're fused together. That may well be the problem. So that's been infected for some time, but these roots end up very close to the nose. And he's clearly got nasal irritation going back some time. This might be the cause of it.
The upper incisors may be the main cause of Sam's sinus issues, but to be on the safe side, John's also going to remove the broken canine.
Taking incisors out is one thing. Removing a canine is actually a far, far bigger job.
The problem is, the roots are longer than the actual tooth.
These are big teeth.
It's going to be a long, time-consuming job. And ideally, the whole canine needs to come out in one piece.
Come on, you know you want to come out.
It takes almost 40 minutes of gentle persuasion and pulling, but eventually, to everyone's relief, the whole canine does come out in one piece.
Yeah, oh, there we go. So as you see, they're quite long-rooted. So they are the teeth most likely to be giving you a problem in the nose. So they're gone.
On closer inspection, John can tell the damage to the tooth was caused by some sort of trauma, which isn't unusual in stump-tailed macaques.
They are really rough, tough animals. And they're always breaking teeth and so on. In the wild, in captivity, it's nothing unique to captivity, but at least we can do something about it. And he is an old fella, really. But there's no reason why he should have a canine causing constant bother to the side of his face.
Hopefully, removing the 3 teeth will solve Sam's sinus problems. He's put gently back into his travel box while he comes round from the anaesthetic. When he does, the team will return him to the house and the rest of the ugly monkeys. Alison has arrived back at the park with 2 female marmosets, safe and secure in their travel boxes.
Oh, need to stop doing this. Yeah, it's been a bit of a long one.
The care team have spent the day preparing separate bedrooms for the newcomers. Reggie is first to be introduced to her new home. with Karen doing a quick weight check while she's still in the travel box.
Hello, little one. Very orange.
At 420 grams, she's not the heaviest marmoset at the park, but she is overweight. Reggie and Jenny are being given bedrooms next to another new arrival, Millie, rescued just last week.
Okay, they can look at each other though and consider whether they want to be friends, so that's nice.
You're right, if I just go in and open up.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Karen wastes no time letting Reggie out.
Here you go, little one. Oh, straight out. Good girl. Hi. Hi there. Hi.
Her marmoset neighbours are very excited about their new housemate.
She's, making quite a few nice calls back and forth to the others. At the moment, she seems more concerned about what's being offered for dinner, which is hardly surprising because she's not a small lady, but starting to explore and so on. She's a little bit bunny hoppy with those back legs, so we'll get, Karen and her team will get some D3 into her, which is good and important, and we have that baby food that she's used to, so tonight anyway, she can have her normal food. So quite confident. A little bit concerned about the next one out of the box, but she's quite good, aren't ya? Is that a good girl? Hi. Yes, are you gonna be nice?
With Reggie settling in, Karen collects Jenny. She's a lot more nervous and isn't keen to come out of the travel box.
Come on then.
Oh. Come on then, it's okay.
Oh, there we go, we're moving.
Karen gets her first good look at Jenny and is concerned by her appearance.
Her face just looks shocking, really. Really bad. She's quite flighty, very flighty. She was quite nervous in the box and hasn't really settled so far, but obviously there's lots going on today. Whole new environment, lots of new sounds, new people. But yeah, we need to get the issue with the mouth resolved, so she will go on pain relief and antibiotics now. And then we'll get the vets in and do a dental at least and a full health check as well.
It could be a while before the pair are completely settled and healthy enough to be fully introduced and form a bond as housemates. The team will do their best to get them both fit and well in the coming weeks, in the hope that they will form a lasting friendship. Next time on Monkey Life. Concerns grow when vet Thésar examines a lump on the face of newly arrived pet trade marmoset Jenny.
The mass is rather big. Now that lump, who knows where it is?
And an experimental new enclosure means Bengal slow loris Axel goes outside for the first time.